winter here. Gotta get some coffee brewing, and we need to drive to some warm weather. Oh, brr.
So one of our favorite things to do as we travel America is look for the barbecues.
We are Gay and Robert. 5 years ago, we quit our jobs, sold our house and all of our possessions, and began living the dream of traveling the world with only backpacks on our backs. After flying over 300,000 miles and visiting 82 countries, COVID brought us to a screeching halt. True to our fashion, we improvised and bought a brand new van and built it out in just 6 weeks to explore the United States until international travel opens up.
So we are about ready to leave Gallup, New Mexico. Yesterday we left the Balloon Festival, which was fantastic. We had a great time, great people. We can't even explain how it feels to be around like-minded people that are on the road living full-time, some working, some not. Some it's their dream since they're a kid, some they did it 2 months ago. It was one of the best experiences that we've had. There's different things that we've done throughout our travels the last 6 years, and that's one of our highlights. We have a number of them, but that was one of them. We met some good friends, and probably have some lifelong friends that we met throughout that time that we were there. So anyway, we made our way to Gallup, New Mexico. We got down to 20 degrees last night. It was doable. The diesel heater kept it about 46 degrees, or maybe even 50 because this is on the wall. So it was doable, but we are headed to Sedona to meet up with some friends that we met at the balloon rally and do some hiking, mountain biking, have some fun. So we are on our way there, but yeah, we're going to get out of this elevation and get lower. Even though we're going to Flagstaff, which is probably 6,500 too, I don't know, but we'll go down to Sedona, which is a little lower, I think, maybe I'm guessing 4,000, but I don't know. So it's supposed to be 70 degrees there. So we came from Wisconsin, spent 50 years in Wisconsin, but that was like, I don't know, 48 years too long in the cold for me. So it's I don't mind snow, but it's more that it stays around. So we saw snow on somebody's truck yesterday. It was probably that much. So that's enough. We got to get out of here.
It's winter here. Gotta get some coffee brewing, and we need to drive to some warm weather. Oh, brr.
So this morning we woke up to the battery alarm going off, which means that we have 5 battleboard batteries, 500 amp hours. We were down to 15%. The main reason that is we were sitting in the Albuquerque Balloon Fest for basically, I think, 5 or 6 days, and even the day before that we hadn't traveled much. So we have 400 watts of solar, but that doesn't necessarily keep up with our induction stove and the fact that we invert power for our regular 120 volt refrigerator. So we're constantly using quite a bit of amp hours. So.
And typically we're on the move. However, we were sedentary for 5-6 days and didn't run engines or anything during that time. So we left there with 30% batteries still.
No, it's 40%. So when we left there, which is good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. But yesterday was cloudy, so we didn't get much solar charging. We also sat and didn't move because we were doing work or whatever, editing and some business side stuff. So it's good. But now today we'll drive a little bit slower. I have 3 DC to DC chargers, 2 30 amps and 1 18 amp, so that's 78 amps that it can draw from
going to go to Flagstaff, try to eat at our favorite barbecue joint. Hopefully they're open. They weren't open the last time we were there because of COVID. So that's what our task is for today, is barbecue and then on to Sedona. One bonus about driving long distances is I actually get to do some video editing while sitting in the car. I used to get motion sickness quite a bit. However, it's adjusted. Maybe it is because I've been doing more of this while we're driving on the road, but makes for good editing and good use of time. So we are still making our way on to Flagstaff for some lunch.
One of our favorite things to do as we travel America is look for the barbecues. And so we previously were in Flagstaff, and we went downtown and it was really good. But today we're
We're at Fat Man's Barbecue Truck, actually. So
but they had a place right across the street, but they obviously closed.
They closed and they're in the truck. But Bob got the 2 meat plate there. Looks delicious. It's a brisket and pulled pork with mac and cheese and potato salad. And I got the pulled pork sandwich. So
the fun thing is when we were in Athens, we met a famous chef from Jordan, and he opened an American-style barbecue place in Amman, Jordan.
yeah,
We had good conversations with him and follow him on Instagram.
we got to remember to go there when we're in Jordan again.
Yeah,
Chef
definitely.
Ilan will check out his barbecue place in Jordan. I mean, crazy unusual to have a barbecue place in Amman, Jordan.
Yeah, and he said it does well, so which I would think it would. But
So, bon appetit! That was a tasty lunch, and now onward to Sedona. We have about an hour left to drive, and thankfully the weather has warmed up. The sun is out, even though there's remnants of snow
Still
around
only 50,
here.
So.
50, yeah, but we're going into 70-degree weather.
And all
so.
that's all that coming off the roof is melting. So
Yeah.
we need to get someplace warm. But we're only 2 hours from Phoenix, so
We can get to warm as quick as we want, but we are off to Sedona to do some hiking and mountain biking. We will take you there. What a beautiful drive. We're being led by a patrol car because they're doing construction on this road. So it's kind of nice. We get to take our time going down this beautiful area.
So we're currently at our location in Sedona. It's a popular site here because it's only maybe 10 minutes outside of town of Sedona. So perfect spot. It's very popular. You can see other van lifers and camper vans. There's several along the road back there as well. But again, like I said, it's a great spot and it's free government land. And so this is where we are hunkered down for the night. And next up for us, for me, is to make a great dinner. We've had a great day traveling here and we are hungry. So we will be here for the night and wait up on our friends to come join us tomorrow morning here in Sedona. So we will see you in the morning. Have a good night, everybody.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.